you doing, YouTube? Welcome to Randy Man Cave. Here we talk about physical media, home entertainment, stuff like that. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Here today we're gonna go over my Criterion collection. I haven't been collecting Criterion for a long time. Probably for about like a couple of years. So I don't have a lot of them in my have a lot in my collection. I remember when I first started, collecting physical media. Blu-ray is a Blu-ray, DVD is a DVD, 4K is a 4K, is what it is. But at the end of the day, sorry, microphone dropped. At the end of the day, I've been collecting movies for a long time, and not familiar with some independent, companies or other companies that provide us with physical media. So didn't really know how many Criterion, that I have in my collection till I started doing a little bit more deep searching and investigation, and just see like the Criterion collection have their own private collection. The main reason that I brought up the Criterion collection is because Criterion putting the movie on physical media that I've been waiting for 4K for a long time, which I did pre-order, and that's House Party. You know, previous in my other last videos, I did brought up some movies that I wish they would put on 4K and Blu-ray, and House Party was definitely one of them. A huge movie that was part of my childhood, so I can't wait till they come out. That come out in November. If y'all don't know, you can go ahead and pre-order on Amazon, and you can pre-order on Criterion website. I pre-order off the website. That actually will be my first movie that I pre-order on Criterion website. Normally, I go to other different stores to collect Criterion collection, Criterion movies. And when I seen that House Party was going to be on 4K, which they announced weeks ago, and as soon as they announced it, I went and pre-ordered it because I already knew that I wanted that for my collection. I can't wait to get it and watch it on 4K. And I believe it will look great. Criterion is pretty good with their 4Ks, so I believe that we get the respect that movie deserves, especially like that movie. Um, really was a part of my childhood, so I have to get that in my collection as soon as it drops. So hopefully I get it in a few weeks in advance. This will be my first time um, pre-ordering a movie from Criterion website. If y'all have, let me know how that pre-order is. Groove, like I said, they normally send stuff about a week in advance once you pre-order. Amazon, they okay, but by far, in my opinion, they probably the worst right now. Walmart, I pre-ordered from Walmart just this year, and I think that's my first time pre-ordering from Walmart. So I don't know how they are. So if y'all familiar with Walmart and Criterion, please comment. Let me know how they are when you pre-order stuff. So for that being said, I'm gonna go over. I think I got a few I don't think I know. I have a few Criterion's movies here, and most of these movies I brought from sales. So just real quick to go over. So Criterion, they have these 50% sales. They have them in the middle of the summertime, which I believe is July, and they have the middle of of fall, which is coming up soon, which I believe is like in October, somewhat going into November. They all 50% off. Now, if y'all not familiar with the Criterion collection, excuse me, I got a cold. Criterion selection, they pretty expensive. They could run between 35 to 49.99. I seen the prices, and that's probably why I didn't really pay no mind to them. But when they do hit the 50% mark, I do have the tendency to jump on and check them out. You can check that website or go to Barnes and Noble. Normally, I go to Barnes and Noble for store pickups because they basically have a great library, and some movies they do have in stock. Amazon, they do sell Criterion collection on Amazon, which I also purchased Criterion collection on Amazon if you looking to build your library, and you don't have to go to the website itself. But if you want, I'm pretty sure they have more movies on the website than they do on Amazon and Barnes and Noble website, and so on and so on. But so they do have big sales throughout the year. So if you're looking to build your library, please check out that 50%. That 50% coming up soon. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep my eye out for it. Eye on movies that I want to upgrade to the 4K, or some movies that I want to check. I check out that library all the time. They have great titles. Some titles I already have. Some titles, if I look to upgrade to 4Ks, I go to Criterion. If not, then I just keep it moving. But for that being said, let me go over all these titles. I'm not trying to prolong this whole video. First Criterion, first one I have is Election. I remember watching the movie when I was a kid. I don't have it in my collection, so when I hear Criterion came out, they was coming out with their version, as in 4K. I believe this is a 4K. This is a 4K or Blu-ray. I think this is the Blu-ray. Because some movies I don't feel like I need to upgrade to a 4K. Like, but you know, this Blu-ray is fine. I like the cover. I think I got it for $20. When I seen the regular retail price, it's like it was 30 something. So you know, went and purchased it. Election. They have Matthew Broderick and Reese Witherspoon. I heard this movie. I haven't watched this movie in a while, so one day I might pop it in. But you know, next I have Shaft. I remember watching this movie when I was a kid. I'm not that old, but I was in the '80s. My parents used to pop this, watch this, and I used to, you know, sneak in and check it out. But Shaft, good classic. You know, what could you say? This is the 4K and Blu-ray, and Criterion collections. They do come with their little posters. I'm not gonna go through each one, but just to let you know, some of them do come with posters. I have some of that don't have posters, I believe, but yeah. So, but I got Shaft. Right here in front of me. To Die For with Nicole Kidman. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I do remember this. This is the 4K, I believe. Look, come with a little post right here. I believe it's based on inspired by true events about a teacher having a relationship with a student. But yeah, To Die For. I haven't seen the movie in a while. I can't really say much about it. When it comes to certain actors, I'm not a big fan of Nicole Kidman. I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad actress. Just not really, you know, a huge fan. You got Devil in the Blue Dress with Denzel Washington. I do remember watching the movie back in the day, so I just went ahead and purchased it. Some of these movies I haven't watched in a while, so some of them I need a reminder. But I do remember watching Devil in the Blue Dress when I was younger. Some of Denzel early work. Next, I have Mississippi Masala. I remember this movie when I was a kid. You know, about Denzel Washington having a relationship with a Spanish chick, and the family didn't approve of it. So this is the Blu-ray, come with the with the poster and booklet. So Criterion, they do give out, you know, good product. And also what they do on the side, just also remind, they have numbers on the side. So if you're trying to have a 1 to 10 or whatever like that, like they do have the number. I don't really pay attention to that. There's so many Criterions. I'm not trying to collect every Criterion in the world. Some movies I'm just not that into. Wally, I have this box set, 4K box set. This box set was expensive. I think it was like $49.99, but with 50%, it knocked down to $25, I believe, and I went ahead and purchased it. I remember my kids loved this movie when it first came out. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really seen this movie. I've seen bits and bits, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it. But it's a nice box set. One day I will sit here and sit here and watch it. I heard it was a great movie. It's just when I was watching it with my kids, I wasn't really paying any mind to it. But this is the 4K, so I might check out the 4K. But it's a nice little box set, so I had to get it. Next, Girl Fight. I do remember watching this movie when I was a teenager. It came out the early 2000s with Michelle Rodriguez. I do remember this movie. It's not one of my favorite boxing movies, but I remember watching it. I was somewhat entertained. And I think this is the Blu-ray one. So they do have a Blu-ray and a 4K of this movie, but I just stuck with the Blu-ray. You know, and when that first came out, the 50% sale started like a few weeks after that, and I just waited till the 50% sale. Got Mean Streets. Um, I haven't watched this movie in a long time. I remember watching it. I remember bits and bits, but I can't really get into it. But it's with some Martin Scorsese movie. I don't know if I say his name right, but because I got a little cold. But yeah, you know, great movie, great acting. I just I can't remember like how if I liked it or not, for real, honestly, because it's been a while. And this is the 4K and Blu-ray, so it come with the little booklet, like I said, a little poster. All right, next, I had this movie in my collection for a while. I didn't even know this was a Criterion uh collection type, um, you know, I didn't even know this was a Criterion, pretty much, and that is the Curious Case of Benjamin Button with Ben Affleck. I mean, oh my God, with Brad Pitt. And I did somewhat enjoy this weird ass movie, but I do it does have with the Blu-ray case, and it come with the little booklet, and it do have, and this is both Blu-ray discs inside. I'm trying to remember. I think the case was damaged, and I put the Blu-ray disc. I can't remember, but I think it came with this because the slip cover fit perfectly. And if you have Criterion Collection, if you have slip covers, they pretty wide. Because if you check that case, they pretty wide than the regular Blu-ray case. This is just me, or I guess, but yeah, I had this movie in my collection for a while. I remember watching this movie maybe once, and I remember bits and bits of it, but it was a weird concept, something different. And but yeah, so I purchased it, and I think I got this from Facebook Marketplace. Somebody sold it to me, for like $4 or whatever, and I didn't realize it was a Criterion. So once I did, I just put it with the rest of them. Um, these one of the main reasons when I stepped up my Criterion. I paid attention to Criterion uh, collection, and this is one of my favorite biopics movies, and that's La Bamba. I used to watch this all the time when I was a kid. Great movie. I believe this is the 4K, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the Blu-ray. But yeah, I was glad that I was able to purchase it, and I didn't pre-order anything, but I did wait for the Criterion 50%. I think I got it for like 22, 23 bucks, something like that. And I was glad to finally get it in my collection. So La Bamba, if you're a fan, Criterion have that on. Um, Cooley High. Love the slip covers. This is one of my favorite slip covers in my collection. Cooley High. I remember watching this on the TV version. So when I found out they had the Blu-ray and Criterion set, I just went here and purchased it. Great cover, great artwork, great movie. Grew up on this movie when I was a kid, like Cooley High. Even though the movie's older than me. The Princess and the Bride. Um, brought this on when it was 50%. Like I really be hitting Criterion with 50%. I really try to save any change I can. Because Criterion is just, like I said, is real expensive. Come with a nice little booklet inside with the artwork. This is the Blu-ray, I believe. Yeah, it's the Blu-ray. Princess and the Bride. I think this is the Blu-ray. It doesn't really say. No, it is Blu-ray. I see it. It was so purple, you can't even see it. But yep, Princess and the Bride. I grew up on that movie as well. Next, I have Bound. I remember watching the movie when I was a kid. Probably I was like in my teens when this movie first came out. I remember I was in high school when I first seen this movie. I actually enjoyed it. Like it was a great movie. I got the 4K Blu-ray edition with the little booklet or poster whatever. But yeah, it came with I got the 4K Blu-ray version. Um, it was actually a reasonable price when it hit the 50% off, so I just went here and purchased it. And I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched the 4K, but I'm definitely gonna watch the 4K. I seen this movie one time and I did enjoy it. It's one of my favorite boxing movies. That's what Robert De Niro, Raging Bull. I remember when I had this in my Amazon. I think I purchased this from Amazon because I had it in my shopping list, and excuse me, and and it was sitting there for a while because the price was so high. And then we hit the 50% sale, which like I said, I wasn't familiar with at the time. Seeing the price drop, and I was like, wow, it's perfect time to grab it. So I went and purchased it. It's a great movie. I love movies black and white that's in 4K. I have a few movies that's black and white in 4K. It looks great on the 4K screen. And do come with the 4K and Blu-ray, and come with a nice thick booklet here. And it's a great movie. Check it out. Raging Bull. Robert De Niro did a great job. Next, I have After Hours. I wasn't gonna purchase this at first, but then when I seen clips of it, like I said, when there's some movies that look familiar and I watch clips of it and on YouTube, whatever, it reminded me. I was like, I think I've seen this before, and I just went ahead and purchased it. It was on sale for like 20 bucks. Actually came with the 4K and Blu-ray. I haven't seen Happy Hours, After Hours in a minute. But I do remember watching this when I was younger. Certain things just flash in my head, and I do remember watching this more than once. So I do that. I purchase movies that remind me of what I watched when I was a child. So coming down to the end. So go ahead. So working on that. But yeah, this one is The Heat of the Night with Sidney Poitier. I do love this movie. I seen this movie on YouTube, and they do show commercials and stuff like that. But if y'all looking to look for movies that's free, and you want to sample the movie before you buy them, of course you go on the apps like Peacock and all that. Small Peacock not really free no more, but certain apps you can go to watch the movie. And if you want to upgrade to a 4K version of that movie, that's what I normally do. So when I seen this movie was on YouTube and I enjoyed it, I went and looked for it on Amazon, and sure enough, it was on the Criterion collection, and I went here and purchased it as soon as I found it. It was going for $20. It was doing the 50% sale. This is the Blu-ray version. As you can see, it comes with the booklet and everything, and excuse me, and everything. So, yep, it's a great movie. I haven't seen it. Go ahead and watch it. The Heat of the Night. A lot of racial stuff in that movie, so just to let you know. All right. Next, I have Love Jones. Now, I was going back and forth if I really want this movie. If I wanted this movie, I do enjoy love movies and stuff like that. Depends on what it's all about, or whatever. Now, this is a movie I grew up on. It's not not one of my tops because I rarely remember it, but it's okay. And like I said, it got a Blu-ray. It comes with a Blu-ray and a nice little booklet. I was going back and forth if I wanted it, but finally decided to get it. So, Love Jones. Probably watch it now. Probably have a better understanding. Some of these love movies you watch when you was a kid, you brush off, but now that you're older, you've been through some shit. You've been through your own love and situations. You respect the love movies just a little bit more. All right. Next, I have Night of the Living Dead. I remember watching this movie with my mom when I was a kid, and like I said, it's in black and white, so I had to get it. And this was selling fast. Like, it was hard for me to get it. And it come with the four. It's a 3 disc, as a matter of fact. It come with the 4K and 2 Blu-ray discs. I guess one of them is maybe a special edition or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, I'm glad that I finally purchased it. I was going back and forth if I wanted it or not, but I see myself watching it. And I mean, Halloween is right around the corner. I'm planning on watching, doing my 31 nights of Halloween movies. And I'll probably go ahead and pop this in as one of those Halloween movies because I haven't watched the 4K since I bought it. All right, next let's go with this one. I have the Jackie Chan Police Story 1 and 2 on this nice edition. When I first purchased this on Amazon, it was going for $20. The reason I bought it was because of the price, and I am a fan of Jackie Chan old mixed martial arts movies. And knowing that I had part 1 and 2 on in this set, and I'm about to slide this up. All right, push this through. Nice cover. Got that. Turn it around. So that's Police Story 1, Police Story 2. I like my martial arts movies, but Jackie Chan, it's a nice set. And is this a 4K or the Blu-ray? Believe it or not, I think they both are Blu-rays. Matter of fact, all right, you got that. And then you open around, you got that. Great box set. It looked beautiful. It was for $20 for both movies. It's Blu-ray. And I'm glad that I purchased it. And not knowing, like I said, what I know now about Criterion, they have their own little, collection. Criterion did a great job on this box set. It's beautiful. I enjoy both movies. And it's come with a nice little slip. You can put it in either way. Because you see the gap on the other side. So you just go ahead and slide that in. But yeah, yep. Criterion Jackie Chan Police Story 1 and 2. Yo, you gotta put this in your collection. It's a beautiful set. I've seen it a few times on Amazon, but keep an eye out for it when the 50% sale drops in a few weeks. Next, again, I didn't know this was Criterion. I found this on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody was at the time this was like for $110 or $80 or something like that. The guy sold me this on Facebook Marketplace for $50, and I couldn't pass up on it. And that's the Bruce Lee Criterion Blu-ray box set for all his movies. He got the Big Balls in Here, Fist of Fury, The Way of the Dragon, Into the Dragon, and Game of Death. Great set. I love this set. I wanted to upgrade these movies on 4K. Only one I upgrade on 4K is believe Enter the Dragon. That's the only one I have. I had the 4K Steelbook, and I think I had the standard 4K I have on the shelf, so I can pop it in anytime. But yeah, it's a great set. I want to upgrade all these movies to 4K one day, but this set it always brings me back to like, do I really need to do that? You know, but it come with the poster, like a booklet light coming there with that, and then you have the whole set. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. One of my favorite sets. Have the whole Bruce Lee artwork, which I thought was nice. And then you got all the disc movies right there, as you can see. So one of my favorite box sets I have in my collection. Um, you know, I think I watched like two of them. I haven't watched most of them. Game of Death. You know, Bruce Lee died before that movie came out. So I ain't really I don't really pay no mind to Game of Death. Only to like I probably fast forward all the way to the end, honestly, because that's what he actually filmed. But yeah, classic, great. I'm glad I brought this set. I kept an eye out on Facebook Marketplace. I'm glad I did because one of my favorite box sets in my collection when it comes to you know movies. All right, last Criterion piece I want to share with y'all is one of my favorite movies. Definitely in my top probably 10 or 20 movies of all time, and that is Malcolm X. Denzel Washington, Malcolm X. And when I heard it was coming out with the 4K, I had to get the 4K. This come out with the 4K and Blu-ray. I did have this movie already on Blu-ray, but I upgrade this to a 4K. Now I haven't watched the 4K yet, but that's the box. When you open it, it comes with the 4K. Yeah, this is the 4K and Blu-ray. That's the 4K right here, and the two right there is Blu-ray. Great movie. One of my favorite, if not favorite, Spike Lee movie that he ever made. Did a great job on this one. Denzel did a wonderful job. Again, come with a booklet, nice and thick booklet to learn more about production when it comes to this movie. But yeah, one of my favorite. I'm glad I upgrade. This definitely need to upgrade. The 4K definitely gonna be on my to watch, check out 4K list. I have so many movies. I'm not able to check all my 4Ks out, but I'm planning on definitely doing that sooner or later. Checking out the 4Ks that I always wanted to check out and get my own personal opinions about them. But yeah, this is the Malcolm X box set. Please check this out. Please grab it. Please put it in your collection. It's a great movie. I can't really say much about the 4K, but the movie itself is worth owning, and why not own it through Criterion Collection with the whole nice box set and come with the booklet and 4K and Blu-rays. So yep, check them out. So that is my Criterion collection. I have an Arrow video collection that I want to share with y'all as well. Can't wait to get a chance to go through that and share that with y'all. I have a lot of Arrow videos. I didn't realize how many I had, so it's going to be a nice little video for you. Also, I still have one more Steelbook video to share with y'all as well. That one's going to be the longest because I have so many. Like I said, it's going to be a long video for that one, and I have to set some time on the side for that. I might be able to get to it this weekend. All depends. It's my son's weekend birthday, so we're about to go out and have some fun today. So I just want to squeeze this video in before the day starts. So for that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope I'll show y'all some stuff off of Criterion that y'all might go ahead and look into and check out. What are y'all favorite Criterion movies that you have in your collection? Do y'all have a Criterion collection? Do y'all think it's worth it? Please let me know. Please comment. For that being said, thank you for tuning in for my video. I'm sorry for the cold. I'm getting better day by day, but yeah, it sucks. It's hard for me to breathe and how I talk. Working with it, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. For the new subscribers, thank y'all for supporting my channel. Thank you for subscribing for my channel. I appreciate it. Trying to kick out as much material as I can to help y'all out, especially when it comes to collectors and people who want to start a physical media collection. And it's a great way to start. Please keep an eye out. It's a good way to start. And keep an eye out for that Criterion 50% sale. It should be dropping soon. I don't know the exact date. Please go and Google it. It can easily pop up, let you know the next one. I believe is in the beginning of October, and it stops in like in the beginning or mid-November. So you have plenty of time to dig in the library and figure out what you want. I'm gonna do that soon to see what's going on. I know for a fact I have a Criterion coming to me in November, and that's House Party. Can't wait to check out that 4K. I'm definitely not putting that one to the side. I'm definitely gonna pop that in as soon as I get it and check out the 4K. And I get my own personal review on that because I'm a House Party fan. Ain't nothing better than the original. Nothing's better than the original. So if y'all looking for to put that movie in your library, go ahead and jump on criterion.com and pre-order it, or go to Amazon. I seen on Amazon. Go ahead and pre-order it there, and that's hopefully they pop out more. I'm looking for Class Act. I'm looking for House Party 2. You know, I'm looking for maybe House Party 3. I wasn't a huge. I mean, I remember a little bit of House Party 3, but if I get a whole three, all three of them on 4K, that'd be great. But let's keep on, buying these classical movies and have Criterion pop out more. So, for that being said, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to, staying for my video, checking out my collection. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.